Alright, what is going on, guys? Scaly Skates coming at you again with another video. Today, this one is just going to be just a full collection video. Got pretty much everything out that has been set up. There's a couple like no-name decks that aren't set up right now. I just left those out, like there's a duplicate of this one, but not really that important. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. This is show you a bit of a history of where I've been, what I've used throughout fingerboarding. A lot of these were purchased way before, like 2012. Everything from this Bali upwards is fairly new, except for this one, but we'll get into that. So yeah, we'll start with the oldest and just work our way up to the newest. So to start, this is just kind of a no-name wooden deck with some random China trucks and China wheels. It does have some FBS tape on it, which is nice. It's got really minimal concave, almost no concave, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, it's a really mild shape in general. It's kind of fun. I think it's 29 mil, so it's, yeah, nothing special, nothing bad either. Next up on the list is going to be these two. These are pretty much identical. Two Elias Asmith Berlin wood models. This one has a really beautiful bottom ply. It's almost a little like bubbly. It's really nice. It's in really good condition as well. It has the rip tape that came with it. Some, again, random trucks, random wheels. I had a lot of these inverted kingpin trucks as a kid. So this is kind of what's on a lot of these, as you'll see. But no, it's these Elias Asmith decks were great. I remember when they came out, I wanted them so bad. I'm so happy I managed to get a hold of them, and I actually managed to hang on to them, which I can't say for everything that I've had. There's a couple decks that should be here but aren't, that were just lost due to unfortunate circumstances. Can't control everything, that's alright. So yeah, there's two of those. This is the other one. This one has some new FBS tape on it, some slightly better bearing wheels. I can't tell you the name of them though. On the same kind of truck situation with the inverted kingpin. Uses like an Allen key. No, they're really nice. I love these 29 millimeters. They're really fun to play around with occasionally, and these old Berlin woods have such a nice shape. They're really mellow concave, but still super comfy. Next up on the list is going to be these Affliction decks. To start with, this is the Affliction M deck. So really mellow kicks, really mellow concave. Again, some random bearing wheels. Those same trucks, but with a different base plate on it. So this doesn't have an inverted kingpin, but it still has the hangers from the inverted kingpin trucks. Yeah, nice Affliction logo there. I do miss Affliction. I wish they were still around making decks. I would definitely jump back on their order list. No, it's nice. It has some upgraded FBS tape on it that I just put on recently after getting it cleaned up. Left that little slot down there. I am really thinking about putting these to some use and making an Affliction video part at some point, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's the M deck. One of the ones I had that I did lose, unfortunately, was their F deck. I loved that thing. It had like no concave. It was, I think, over 35, maybe 38 millimeters wide. So much fun to mess around with. But yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I really tried to hang on to all my Affliction decks. The other one that I did manage to hang on to was this K deck. Now, this one's an interesting story. I got this for free in an order. This was one of my first wooden fingerboards, honestly. I had ordered one of the Affliction ramps, and in it was this. There's no Affliction logo on the bottom ply or the top ply. The only marking on it was, it says V3 on the nose. But later I learned that I think this is their K deck. The K deck shape, it has really high kicks, really deep concave, and this was one of my main uses for a long time. This deck with the high kicks, I just found it so comfortable. I still do to this day. I think these are close-up trucks, close-up fingerboards. Not the original bushings. I do have some level-up beta bushings on this one because I do like to use it. The wheels, they're bearingless, but they are really smooth for plastic bearingless wheels. I don't know what they are, but I quite like them. So yeah, there's that random K deck with no markings. Really just unique. I was so stoked when I opened the box. See this big ramp and just a deck thrown in there. It was almost like it had been thrown in on accident. It wasn't wrapped or anything. It was just chucked in. I really love that deck. Lots of good memories there. We're actually going to switch these around because before I stopped fingerboarding like big time in 2013 or so, I did get this Reen Skateboards graphic Berlin wood, which is so nice. This is their 32 millimeter low shape, so really low concave, pretty low tail if you can see there. But man, I have put a lot of time into this deck. Yeah, you can tell by the graphic it's a bit thrashed up, but this is a really nice fingerboard. It just has some random trucks. I do have level up beta bushings on this one as well because I do like to mess around with it. The wheels are slightly higher performing wheels than some of the others. Like if you listen, like that wheel can spin for a really good amount of time. Really good performing wheels. And this whole setup, even with these random trucks, it feels so good. There's something about the Berlin wood shapes that I just can't get over. I really love them. Now we're branching off more into the start of this fingerboarding time, because I just decided to pick them back up again, a few months ago, because I found them in my bag that I always kept them in. I was like, hey, start messing with these again, and I just fell back in love as quickly as I did the first time. So I placed an order for a Bali Complete. Yeah, not a lot to say about the Bali Complete. I did not like the trucks. The trucks, I don't know if they were defective, but the wheels would just lock up no matter what I did with the lock nuts. Even I had other like axle nuts that I tried using. Nothing was working. The wheels would just lock up, even different wheels. So yeah, what I did is I just put some wider, like 32 millimeter Tech Deck trucks on here, kept the wheels. I got the soft black O-ring bushings that came with the Bali Complete. And yeah, aside from the trucks, the deck is really nice. The wheels, they could be better, but for the price, I mean, it's like a $50 complete, like AUD at least. The rip tape, I can't complain about rip tape. It's my second favorite grip tape. So yeah, the deck slaps though. The kicks on it are nice and high. It's a really kind of aggressive shape in my opinion, with some pretty aggressively medium concave, I would say. But no, really okay pop, good performance. I like it. It's fun to mess around with. That's the one I kind of bring out with me when I'm out and about and I want to mess around with fingerboards. All right, next on the list is this Black River Thrasher Natural Complete. This is just the complete that you can buy it as. This is their 5-ply classic shape one. It has the blank street wheels. It's got the stock orange bushings, Black River Trucks 3.0s, 34 mil. Really solid. I don't mess with this one a lot because I just love how it looks. This is one of my favorite graphics of all time. So yeah, it's just kind of chilling there, looking pretty. Now we're getting on to the ones that I just daily drive now. The setup I put together. This is the Black River Tomcat Pro model 33.3 with FBS tape, because I love FBS tape. Black River Truck 3.0s with the stock bushings and the Black River Classics wheels in black. I like them because they're a little bit smaller than the street wheels that Black River has on the other completes. And yeah, the FBS tape on this is so nice. This thing feels like butter. It's so lightweight, and the pop on the Black River decks is just unmatched. With Berlin wood and Black River decks, in my experience, they just have some of the best pop. I feel like I can really just feel the difference. Affliction has really good pop too. I don't know. I think it's just the kind of wood. If you're using a high quality wood, you're really going to notice some really nice pop and performance. And Affliction had that. Berlin wood has that. I'm sure a ton of other companies have that, and I just cannot wait to keep trying more. Honestly, I want to just fill this whole table with different brands and stuff to just experience. And now onto my favorite setup, last but most certainly not least. This is my newest setup. This is a Black River deck. This is a 7-ply deck. Love it. It's got the Raw Moan 3.0 Black River trucks, signature ones, and it has some oak M wheels. And man, these are my first set of urethane wheels, and I don't think I'm ever going back to plastic. If I'm ever buying wheels again, they're going to be urethane. They felt really funky at first, and it was a lot to get used to, but after actually using them for a few days and really wearing them in, it's unmatched. I almost really don't like going back to the plastic. It's so slippy slidey, whereas with the urethane I can really feel everything I'm doing. I feel all that traction, and I feel like it's really helping my tricks. With the Ramon trucks though, these bushings are so hard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been using this fairly heavily for a few days, and I can still barely turn on these. I don't think I'm going to swap them out. I'm really going to try to wear them in as much as I can, because I'm just having so much fun with this setup in general. But yeah, it's definitely a challenge to break in these bushings, but having a good time with it. And yeah, this is definitely one of my highest performing setups, just for the 7-ply alone. That adds so much pop in my opinion. Really loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna work on putting out an Affliction video part. I got these kind of cleaned up and set up nice and right again, so they're really usable. I'm still putting out a bunch of content with, the staples up here. Be sure to check out my TikTok, scaley.skates.fb. I also made an Instagram as well, same handle. Of course, I'll be posting more shorts here as well as over on those platforms. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and if you want to see what I'm going to come out with next, I can assure you I'm filming like as much as I can, having so much fun. I can't wait to see what I'm going to put out next. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great one.